The days after the State of Israel and Lebanon's Hezbollah engaged in their heaviest exchange of fire since the beginning of the Gaza war, the United States has said that it is keeping a close watch on the developments in West Asia. The American National Security spokesperson John Kirby acknowledged that an attack is imminent at any given point of time, and not just from Iran, but anyone from the axis of resistance. He further said, and I quote here, "We've got to make sure that we are postured and prepared," and we are. It's not something that we take lightly. We look at it every day. If we have to make changes, then we will. Now, the U.S. chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, C.Q. Brown, is on a 3-day visit to West Asia. He met with his Israeli counterpart, as well as the Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant. Now, this after Iran reiterated that a reprisal is certain for the killing of the Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh.
The Islamic Republic of Iran will not fall into media games and provocations and will decide how and when its revolutionary action will be taken. The axis of resistance will carry out these revenges according to their capabilities and measures, and we witnessed a part of this yesterday.
On the other hand, Iran has vowed to support any Gaza ceasefire deal that's agreed by Hamas. The Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said, and I quote, "We'll support any agreement that our friends in the Palestinian resistance and Hamas approve." And this statement came after the Qatari Foreign Minister met with Araghchi and the Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian. Qatar, along with Egypt and the United States, has been working rigorously to finalize a deal. Meanwhile, the State of Israel continues with its campaign of heavy bombing of the Gaza Strip and also of the West Bank. According to the Palestinian Health Ministry, at least 5 Palestinians were massacred in an Israeli bombing of the Nur Shams refugee camp near the city of Tulkarm in the Gaza Strip. And at least 1 Palestinian was killed and 3 others were injured in Bethlehem in some fresh violence by the illegal Israeli settlers in the West Bank. And WW's correspondent from the State of Israel, Jody Cohen, tells us about the assessment of C.Q. Brown, US's chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, who's on a 3-day visit currently to West Asia. Listen in.
Right, so General Brown was in Israel for meetings with senior military officials. He was here just as Hezbollah started its attack on Israel on Sunday. General Brown said that the risk of a broader war, he believes, has been somewhat abated after the clash between Hezbollah and Israel. But he said that Iran still poses a significant danger as it considers a strike on Israel. Now, I'm quoting here, General Brown said that how Iran responds will dictate how Israel responds, which will dictate whether there is going to be a broader conflict or not. Now, Brown also suggested that there's a risk from Iran's proxies in Iraq, Syria and Jordan who've attacked US troops there, as well as a risk from the Houthis in Yemen, who he called a wild card. Now, Israel is still on full alert as it says it's facing threats on several different fronts from Iran and its proxies Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, Islamic Jihad and Islamic resistance.
Now, the question obviously is, will the United States of America, Qatar and Egypt succeed in getting both the State of Israel and Hamas to strike some kind of a ceasefire deal? Now, WW's correspondent from Israel, Jody Cohen, weighs in on this.
It's the White House National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby said that Hezbollah's attack on Israel on Sunday hasn't impacted the hostage talks, that they're still ongoing. And he said that talks are set to continue over the coming days through working groups to try to resolve remaining issues. Now, mediators are reportedly pushing for a week-long humanitarian truce. Unnamed senior officials have told Israel's Channel 12 News that mediators are reportedly setting aside the difficult issues of the Philadelphia Netzarim corridors for now and concentrating on other issues first. For example, Israel wants a veto over releasing some Palestinian security prisoners who had the most blood on their hands. Hamas wants Israel to have no say on this, and there are disagreements on how many living hostages Hamas would release in the first phase of the deal. There have been reports that Hamas wants to release some dead hostages. Meanwhile, Hamas spokesperson Osama Hamdan has said that any talk of an imminent deal is false.
For all the latest news, download the WWN app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.